the shadows falling from the sky. You tell yourself it's over, but the flame will never die. Empty and exhausted, all of this and more. Born into the chaos of the gangster story. She can hear the sirens singing, dancing with the demons on her bed. He don't want the world to keep on turning, spinning round and round inside his head. Caught up in the madness, dying for the light. Every new beginning is just another goodbye. She can hear the sirens singing, dancing with the demons on her bed. He don't want the world to keep on turning, spinning round and round inside his head. Dre. Hey, bro, where were you at? Yeah, I'm on the way. Hey, bro, you know this is our last time we doing this shit. Damn, this is the last one, huh? Yeah, man, let's do it big, man. Hell yeah, we gonna do it big. Riding around, counting down. One more time. About to light the town. One more time. Busting out the pound. One more time. Pulling up the crown. One more time. Laughing out loud. One more time. The block is going down. One more time. We ain't playing around. One more time. Kings with the crowns. This is the last time. The very last time. We can shine. We can shine. This is the last time. The very last time. We can shine. We can shine. Putting it down for the ones we love. Sending our blessings up above. The real ones riding with me. Man, this ain't the end. We'll meet again. And though the story must come to an end, we'll ride the journey to the end. The last adventure has just begun. One last time to have some fun. This is the last time. The very last time. We can shine. We can shine. This is the last time. The very last time. We can shine. We can shine. This is the last time. Ain't nothing new about the gangster story. But ain't nothing better to keep my attention than the truth about the pain and the glory, the losing battle between freedom and redemption. Well, it's one thing to start out with nothing. It's another thing to lose everything you had. And you ain't the only one that they cutting, but you don't even seem that mad. Is it a life worth saving? Is it a soul worth selling? Oh, the future is waving, but you don't see it. It's a life worth saving. It's a soul worth selling. Oh, the future is waving, but you don't see. And your memories have gone out the window, and I can't help but think they should. And if there is any mercy in heaven, I just hope I don't see you for good. But you never know, it might get better, or you might wind up in the penitentiary. But I hope that you can take it in stride, like you took everything you had away from me. Is it a life worth saving? Is it a soul worth selling? Oh, the future is waving, but you don't see it.